I'm not sure. I think this might be my first mailbag. I had a viewer send in something. Now, I've had viewers send in stuff before, but I don't think I put the unboxing on camera. In particular, the Keithley instrument was sent in by a viewer. Anyway, a viewer was kind enough to send me some stuff here, and I believe it's several things, so I think it might be an interesting mailbag. So let's take a look together. I don't know exactly what he sent me. I think it's quite a few things that he collected over his pack ratting over the years, and now I get to pack rat it myself. So let's take a look. A lot of bubble wrap. All right, yeah, see, we have a whole bunch of things aside. So what should we take out first? Let's take out this. Let's see, let me move this over so it won't be in the way. Let me do the mailbag on all the various parts here. Looks like some kind of RF module. It doesn't want to open up. There we go. Look at that. All gold. Yes, what glitters is gold. Back in the day, everything was gold plated. This has a Hewlett-Packard sticker on it. It is a part number 5086-7228. September 2144. No, serial number 2144. I thought that was a pretty weird date. I think he explained this to me. I think this is a return loss bridge, and probably out of an instrument. So it's going to have a bridge circuit, and what you do is you generally have a RF generator come into the bridge and then go out, and then let's say you're going to test an antenna, so you would put the antenna on this end connector, and then any reflected power that came back would be taken off. Now you want to actually take the ratio between the input power and the output power, and the input power is hard to get flat. If you have an RF generator, you know, it can move up and down as it sweeps the frequency. So there's generally a monitor port and a reflection port, and you take the ratio of those two ports, and that gives you the return loss. So I'm sure we'll shoot a video opening this thing up and see what kind of use we can put into it. All right, let's try out the next one here. I know one of my viewers was interested in what a return loss bridge looks like on the inside. I thought I had done that once, but I couldn't. I was going to send him a link to my video, but I couldn't find it. So it might be time to film a couple return loss bridges and show you what they look like inside. They're actually pretty boring. They're just a balun for the most part. There's quite a few things in here. Some circulators. It's an amplifier. That was a circulator. Oh, here's a circulator. 2 circulators, and wow, very, very nice. So 3 amplifiers and 2 circulators. I don't know what frequencies those operate on. Somebody once asked me to do a video on circulators. They're basically a one-way valve in RF design. So you send the power through it, and if there's any reflected power, instead of going right back, it gets diverted over to basically a dummy load inside. So things only go through one way, and if they try to go through the other way, they get stopped. And it works on magnetic principles. So these are generally only really high frequencies, you know, above 2 megahertz kind of stuff. But you can get them down around a megahertz. Now, I've got test equipment now that will take me up a ways, so we might be able to try these out. So that'll be good. Previously, I didn't have any test equipment that I could get up here. So these are E&M Laboratories. Somebody told me, I don't know what an E&M wave is. It's EM wave. No, E&M. Get a break. Get a life. Anyway. All right. Mini circuits. Oh, this is a coupler. I thought these are amplifiers. Oh, these are couplers, nice. Okay, so 1 amplifier, 2 couplers, and 2 circulators. These couplers look really nice. And the Avantech. So Avantech got bought out by Hewlett-Packard. And I actually worked in the building that Avantech used to be in. So we moved in there. We were building digital cameras. We were building cell phone cameras and other types of camera processing and things like that. But Avantech used to be in that building. Real nice building in Santa Clara. It's kind of a weird thing now, the building. I think it's a university extension building now. I think UC Santa Cruz or something. I don't remember. All right, so this has something written on it. 2.2 to 2.3 gigahertz. So it's a very narrow band mimic amplifier. Mic amplifier. All right, very cool. Those are cool things. All right, take a look at the next thing here. Ah, yeah, he told me about this thing. Some people were complaining that my capacitor was too small in my transmatch, my antenna tuner. I said, "Oh, you need more picofarads than that." And that's probably true for a lot of antennas. And maybe this will be bigger. He said this came out of a piece of HP test equipment. Came out of an oscillator, and it was the tuning capacitor on the oscillator. And wow, this thing looks brand new. I wonder if this was no, it's taken out of service, but this thing looks brand new. Very nice. And yeah, it definitely has more capacitance. Let's go ahead and measure it. Since I can. Let's see, this is a dual section, so section 1 is 22 picofarads, and section 2 is 600 picofarads. Ooh, 600. Wow. Yeah, 600 will do. 600 will make a real nice antenna tuner. Very nice. All right. Wonder why that other one tested 22 picofarads. That doesn't seem right. Anyway, we'll have to figure that out, how it's wired up. Anyway, thank you very much. This is September of 1969. 1969, and this thing looks like it was built yesterday. I mean, it is just spotless. They don't make them like they used to. All right. Let's get out the last box here. Let's see if we can figure out how to get into this box. Ooh. Interesting, all kinds of things in here. Geez, all kinds. Keeps coming, keeps coming. So these are nice. These are actually front panel connectors for instruments. So this is probably an N connector. Yeah, it's an N connector front panel. So it's SMA to N connector, and it's threaded here. And so these look basically new. Also, probably removed from some piece of test equipment. But yeah, all gold and very nice. They make a nice adapter too if you want to go from SMA to N. Makes a very nice adapter. Don't have to put it in a panel. And it looks like there's several of those. So 1, 2, 3. Very, very nice. All right, those will be useful. Some other front panel things. These are SMA to front panel SMA. So those are handy. Those look like they might be. Those look like they might be more new. All right. So it's like a power splitter. 4-way power splitter, and looks like we'll be able to open this up and take a look inside. So that'll be a good video. I like that one. Ah, interesting. What do we have here? These might be filters. Murata usually are filters, so these are probably 10.7. No, where's my magnifier? These are 6 megacycles, megahertz, back when cycles. I wish they would have stuck with cycles. People get confused about period and frequency because we moved away from cycles. You had cycles per second and cycles. How many cycles in 1 second? And what's the period? Well, it's how long it takes for 1 cycle. I mean, it was a lot better. People wouldn't get confused. And then these are some strange things. Yeah, Murata. These are probably SAW filters if I had to guess. I don't know. We'll have to look those up and trace those out. And look at here, more stuff. These are also Murata. And what do these look like on the bottom? These definitely are probably filters here. Ooh, nice big ones. Come on, get out of the box. Yeah, I think these are filters as well. Cool. So yeah, so we'll have to figure out data sheets for all this stuff and do a video on sweeping these things. People like it when I sweep filters, so it'd be interesting to take a look at these things on a Smith chart and on a S21 and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, great thanks to my viewer. These will be very nice for the channel and definitely will keep me busy for a while.